everybody. Mystical Love and Light here. I'm back on my stool. Okay, so this will be the second part of the dirt shelf. Right there. Dirt shelf. So these are dirts that I either didn't show on my shelf the last time because I was either out of stock or very low on it. And I do have them on Etsy, and either it says sold out or it's low on it. And so I'll have to go on there and check and see if I need to up the numbers on it. They'll be charged and they'll be energized, and all you have to do when you purchase the dirts is put your intent into it. I don't put the intent into it because I use it for so many different things. So I don't have the labels here because my machine that I put the name in and print it off and cut it and do all that, I broke it. I didn't break it. It just don't work no more. So anyway, my husband told me to go ahead and get a new one, so I will be getting one probably tomorrow. I've got to run into town. So for now, I wrote on the tops of them because the rubbing alcohol, I can just wipe that off and that will come off. But I did go around, like I say, in the other video, that my husband and I spent several days. He was driving me around to the places that I get my dirts from and where I have to go and get permission to get them and so on and so forth. So since these, there might have been one or two that was on there that I was real low on, like the farmer's dirt. I don't have it in this list because I remember it was down there, so I just refilled it. But anyway, majority of these, maybe one or two, might have been down there and I sold out between the time I showed you that and then the time that I got some more. But anyway, to be on here, I'll just give you one little brief example. It's not limited to that. Sky's the limit. Your imagination is the limit on what you can use it for. Okay? So whatever I have the purpose on it on Etsy doesn't mean that's what you have to use it for. Because, example, post office, USPS, for communication, for sending and receiving messages. It could be messages from your loved ones that you're waiting to hear from them. It could be from your loved one that's in the service you're waiting to hear from them. It could be spiritual, and you're waiting to get a message spiritual. So it's all on your intent on how you want to use it. But I will give you one or two basic things that you can use it for. So that's that one. And I will just put them down. Well, I'll put them down over here below. And hopefully when I get up to turn off the phone after the video's over, that I look down and I don't trip and fall. So if I trip and fall, I'll be off of camera. You won't see me. I'll jump up and reach over and turn it off and act like nothing happened. You ever done that when you were a kid? Maybe even as a grown up. You slip and you fall. And the first thing you do, you don't look to see if you get hurt. You look around and see if anybody saw. Because if they saw, then you're wonder how stupid I looked when I fell. Was my leg up in the air? Was my arm up in the air? Did I bump my noggin? That's what I used to do. I was on my motorcycle one time, and I was stopped. I got ready to take off, and I dropped the bike. It just bloop, fell over. And I wasn't even looking at the bike to see if I had dented up my motorcycle. I was looking around to see who saw me, because that was like embarrassing. I wasn't even moving. I was just like, bloop, fell over. Okay, so flower garden nursery dirt. I believe I had some of this on the shelf, so I went ahead and picked up a little bit more of it. The Flower Garden Nursery for love spell workings. Makes love sprout and grow. Grow roots and blossom. Happiness. Good memories. And I could just go on and on with that, but that gives you a little basic. I should have charged my phone before I did this. It was like on 46%. I think I can get through this if I stop yapping so much. Termite dirt. Termite dirt. A termite dirt. Eat away at your enemies. One of my favorites. I should have gotten a really big jar of this, but I know where the termites are at. And easy to get to. Easy pleasy. Any place you go out in the woods and there's logs and trees and stuff that's falling over, and especially when they're wet and you flip it over and termites are all over the log, the tree, and the ground. That's where you get it at. Okay, plowed field dirt. And the plowed field dirt is for fertility, to bring blessings into the home. So you know, people that plow up their dirt, they're constantly having things grow, having things blossom also, bring blessings into the home. You're growing those blessings. You're blossoming those blessings for the home. New building being built dirt. Hopefully when I'm out of this, that building is still being built. If I had a big jar with me at the time, I would have put more in this. I put a clear label before it broke, and as you can tell, I say it's messing up because you can't even though it's a clear label, you can't read it because some of the letters are hit and miss. So yeah, it just went kaput. So new building being built dirt. And that's for, it's great for grounding or rebuilding. And tractor company dirt. This dirt is heavy. That other dirt and this dirt is the same size container. And this dirt is heavy. Tractor company dirt. And that's for any excavation to be successful. And remember, all my dirts will be charged and blessed. And as I got the dirt, I had already said a prayer over it for it to be there for me to be able to use. But also, too, I always try to put out like my crystals, my waters, my dirts, things like that hasn't been in the full moon. I try to get them out in the full moon. Blue crawfish mound. Drop your enemy in a hole and bury them way down deep. Now, I ran across this, and actually, I ran across this and the very back, my property in the back. And I seen a blue crawfish. It was halfway in the hole and halfway out of the hole. And I was like, what? And as I got closer, I mean, it just went down in the hole. And I was like, So if that can go down in that hole that good, why can't you send your enemy down in that hole and bury them? You can. Yeah, buddy, you can. So guess what I did? I came inside, got the jar, got my little shovel, and went outside and got some of that blue crawfish mound dirt. It's nice being out here in the woodsy area. You can find so much stuff in the woodsy area. Road work dirt. All of these I'm going to have to make labels for when I get my new machine and come back and put the labels on and then clean off all of the lids. Road work dirt. To pave a clear pathway moving forward without any obstacles in your path. So just think, road work dirt, they're out there fixing the roads, building the roads, filling the potholes. What are they doing? They're clearing your pathway so there's no obstacles in your way when you travel down that road. There you go. Courthouse dirt. Now I know I had some courthouse dirt and I was very, very low on the courthouse dirt. And I did mention in the other video that I did have permission to get this courthouse dirt. The lady even went out there with me as I got the courthouse dirt. So, courthouse dirt. To bring victory in court cases, using in matters that involve court matters, that involve the judicial system and court cases and contracts and anything of that nature. Okay, dirt dauber. Now, the dirt dauber, I had it in a different container, and if you remember, you go back and you look at the video of the ones way up on top in that corner, I had the dirt dauber up there in a different container. But the dirt dauber actually makes their homes out of dirt, so it's a dirt dauber. Dirt dauber dirt. Dirt dauber dirt. Nest dirt dauber dirt. So for building success or for them to run in the opposite direction, any way you want to do it. So you can use it for the building success, or since it's pertaining to dirt dauber, you want somebody to run the other direction. Maybe somebody's at your house, you don't want them there. Maybe you want to get rid of them. Maybe they've over-welcomed their stay and you just want them to leave. You want them to get out. You want them to run. Run far, far, far away. There you go. Dirt dauber dirt. And that's what you can incorporate it for. So I took it off of up there. I took it out of the container it was in. I put it in this container. And I'm putting it with the dirt. Because I think it's more appropriate here. But you can use it either way. Either way works. Okay. Waterfall dirt. And I showed you this on my waterfall video. I wished I had videotaped it from walking all the way down that pathway, all the way back there. But since there's no service back there, I was kind of worried if I started it too early, it would have cut off. And then I went the whole video. So I just waited till I got there and got the dirt. And then I kind of backtracked and then videoed the different angles. So waterfall dirt. Send them on a turbulent ride down the waterfall. Not to harm, but to teach them a lesson. Send them on that turbulent ride. Okay. Now we've got demolition dirt. The demolition dirt. Hey, Mama, you come to visit me again? Hey, Mama. Hey, Mama, can you see her there? You come to visit Mama. You always come to visit Mama when I'm in here doing this. Oh, no. You gonna whine? You gonna whine? I'm not paying attention to you. I'm doing a video. I'm doing a video. Okay, so back to the demolition dirt. Demolition dirt. Destroy your enemy. Need I say more? That's what demolition means. Tear them down. Blow them up. Tear down your enemy. Destroy your enemy. Take them down to the ground. And don't let them get back up. You should have, the lady at the courthouse, when I told her I needed the dirt for prayers, she never even hesitated. Of course, she knows me, but, I mean, she knows me. She's actually related to me. I just went in and told her if I could have some dirt for prayers. So, I got permission. Ant pile dirt. Now, had I had a bigger jar, I would have gotten the bigger jar. But I also know where the ant pile is. I didn't destroy the ant pile. I just took some dirt off of the surface. So if I say there was no animals harmed in this video, that would totally be a lie, because the ants were everywhere, and I was trying my best not to get bit or stung or whatever you call it. So I'm trying to, where the hole is, where they're all coming in and going out, I didn't want to destroy the ant pile or mess up the ant pile. So I got all the dirt from where the hole was, right around it. And that's why I got the little jar, but I should have got a big jar. But I know where it's at, and I can get more. And if I need to get more in a bigger jar before winter comes around, before it starts to get cold, I'll do that. So, oh, and I said what it was for. Ant pile dirt. To bring itching and stinging to a situation. Somebody's bugging you. Somebody's being mean to you. Somebody's being hateful to you and pissing you off. And you're just like, oh, piece of shit. I just, whoa. That kind of person will come home. Get you some ant pile dirt. Say, oh, Mystical Love and Light has some ant pile dirt. Order some from her. She's got it charged. She's got it energized. And that person's going to pay and be itching and scratching and be miserable. They want to make me miserable, they're going to be miserable. Powdered. What you whining about, baby? I haven't done it in a minute. She's here with me 24/7, except even when I go to the post office, I take her with me. But if I go into town to like do grocery shopping or something, I can't take her. Then she's like, oh, sad. Okay, the last one I have here on the table, flooding creek dirt. It's actually flooding creek that continues to flood dirt. But I didn't want to put all of that on here. I can always put the label on it. This is from a creek that continuously floods. That floods a lot to wash your situation or person away. So, you can just wash them away. You can be nice. You want to get back at that person? You don't have to cause them to itch and to be stung by ants. But you can use flooding creek that continues to flood dirt. And just, that floods a lot to wash your situation or person away. So you can just wash them away. Far, far away. So what I had to do was, where it continuously floods, you can see where the water rises, where it floods, where it washes off on both sides of the bank as it goes through. Every time there's a rain, like a 2 or 3 day rain, you still hear my baby down there whining, wanting me to pick her up. Let me put it down here. Come here, baby girl. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, then you'll be happy. So, you're welcome. So as it washes the bank away, you can tell we're just continually floods. And that's where I got the dirt the closest to the water line where it is now, where it was all wet. So, and I just put it in the container. I brought it home. I put it on the table, put cardboard, poured it on the table and smoothed it all out. And then every so often go back and let it dry. That's what I'd have to do with the waterfall dirt. Let it dry. Oh, you thought I was gonna like shake your hand? I'm talking with my hand and she thinks I'm like giving her 5. Okay. And so, and I just keep flipping it till it just all completely dries. And make sure the jar is dry and put it all back in there and it's ready to go once it's energized and charged. And okay, so that's all for the dirts. And again, for those that haven't seen them yet, my husband makes these. He's got them for sale. The little witches. Be perfect to put on your shelf in your witchy space. You can put it on your altar if you want. Any of your witchy areas. Just in your rooms, your prayer rooms, your working rooms, your witchy rooms. This is the other one. Handmade, hand painted. This one will be on Etsy for $60. And if you buy it directly from me through YouTube, through my email, PayPal, then instead of $60, it'll be $50. And this one right here through Etsy will be $50. And also if you buy it from me through YouTube, PayPal, email thing, not going through Etsy, then it will be $40. So 60 or 50 or 50 or 40, depending on how. But I'm not putting them on Etsy for a week yet. He finished them yesterday. Yesterday I did a video of them. So anyway, these are for sale. And me get it up. You can get a close-up look. What are you kicking for? What are you kicking for? And that's the other one. Very, very cool. Thank you for watching. And then I will get up and turn the video off and hopefully not trip. And thank you for watching. Bless me. Bye.